With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Let's go.
They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's brought down, giving this one up to about the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Seahawks are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They're going to try and throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Well, that 4th down decision, unconventional but effective, and they indeed come up now with a 1st and 10, a fresh set of downs. Now to the ground, here's Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. This crew against the pass issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Trey Palmer, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Panther 80. Panther 11. Panther.
Throwing to start the drive. Leslie. And got his man complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Usually in this spot, you'd hear an offensive coordinator saying, don't feel like you've got to get this all back at once. But here, they give up the opening touchdown and say, no time like the present to show what we can do too. And that's big yardage on their initial play from scrimmage.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. The first carry now, this is Johnson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense. They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Flowers going to go in motion right. Off the play fake. Leslie, he sets to fire deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking to throw. Leslie. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Ready,
The Steelers first down.
Let's go now.
At the 28-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
Second and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Crack all week.
Back to throw. Leslie. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Barton. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Ready. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Scope.
Looking to throw. Leslie. That is caught. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
He's got to be like
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a first and goal.
Get up.
They'll run with Lynch. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be second and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Johnson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out here quickly if we get a few more drives like that. We're in the second quarter now, and we've only had 1 drive apiece, each of which have ended with touchdowns.
Chris Boswell, we kick off for Pittsburgh.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Tracking 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. taken in by Palmer. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Trap 60, trap 60. Average, 60 average.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Well, we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the first down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Ken Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Big trouble in Little China, baby.
20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, no, get out of here. Get out of here. They wouldn't let me do anything. They wouldn't let me do anything. He just threw it up.
Xavier Worthy, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
That's a pick.
The Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
He just threw it up.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
Give you that every time.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And
nothing else left. Throw it up.
Zone. It's a touchback, and they'll
fuck,
bring
I'll
it
take
down
that.
to the 30.
That's 1-on-1. I like that. It's all user out there. My side. Let's
Good
go.
starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Walker to start the drive. Looking for the same, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Cowboy, trap alert, trap alert.
Somebody else.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And they'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2 yards to go, second down.
19, here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready,
back to throw here.
That's wrong, bro.
He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Stephanie. Viking 18. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, up.
They'll try for the first with Walker. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively.
What? Get out of here. Get out of here.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this.
I'm way past the line.
Views coming from the replay
Thank
official
you.
here in the final
There you
2
go.
minutes of the half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover it at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Gotta be lying. Ready?
Looking to throw.
This quarterback. Wow.
And it's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they
Wow.
found a
Oh,
seam
look how far
because
he
that
threw the ball.
receiver
I'm
all
just.
alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hurt. Warrior 70. Hut.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 of the 6. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's go.
Again, Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Seahawks have moved out in front. So this has been a pretty strong start to the year for him on the ground, CD. It's just week 3. That's already 5 rushing touchdowns.
And you know he's got big grins on their faces besides the rest of the team. The strength and conditioning program, because he was awfully dedicated to what they put in front of him to get ready for this year. Got himself into terrific shape, and he's dominated here early on.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. And he'll take the ahead for about 4, second down coming up.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Second and 6. Back to throw. Leslie. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration could wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Looking deep here from Mechie.
Get that pick, baby.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Get out of here with the Superman.
7 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
See.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Get out of here, quarterback. Get out of here. Man, give me a quarterback. This is crazy, man.
He has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything.
This quarterback, what the fuck?
Receiver that can break down any defense.
No way you can be throwing like
that.
that
kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That is complete downfield to Knox. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Levis. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Warriors, 60 Bison, 6. Ready.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, he's right there. What are you doing?
Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And this is off target to the left.
Make it in.
Get there anyway. It's no good.
Full power.
And they'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This
Kick.
is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And all in all, solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They're marking down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. That's caught right side.
Honey, fuck, gotta get to the play, man.
Touchdown, Steelers. And Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective, because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility, and as soon as you walked into the defensive room, there was a football, like on a spring, and each guy that walks in that plays has to act like he's knocking the ball free. They want those instincts created. They want them to think about that all the time, and that's what they're trying to preach.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down and 3.
Here we go.
They go to John. And the ball is knocked out. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker, who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. And all they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
You got to hold on to that, big boy.
4 yards there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
19, 18. handle it. Ready.
2nd and 6. And Walker with it over the middle.
Oh, fuck.
10 yards and a Seattle first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
60 Vikings.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards that time for number 19.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Cut 19, cut 19.
Back to throw again. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll look to throw.
That's
going to be intercepted.
Oh, man. What is that?
And the Steelers are going to get the football here.
Let's go sit down right there in the middle. Yeah.
And that was one I kind of saw it coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
You didn't catch that?
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Leslie. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Here we go, set.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game, and let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Leslie. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Go street. Wrap all 80. Dragon 60.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
No, he held on to it. Wow. Okay.
9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Okay. I better hold on to mine.
Spent a lot of time talking
Let's
about
hold on to
tight ends.
mine.
A lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
The first down carry here for Johnson.
Oh, wow. Give me
Gain
that.
of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Again, it's Johnson.
There you get his big ass get through that little hole like that.
20-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it.
Come on, man. Sack him. What are you doing? You running with him.
And down here, 1st and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. A handoff for Warren. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the give, it's Warren.
No.
He's in.
Good.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Tired. Oh, I'm fussing with the
Jalen
tired.
Warren,
Hey, looking
an
at that.
8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
19 tight, 19 tight.
2nd and 11. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that in the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Ready?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Ready, ready?
They're going to look to throw. Open man, it's Palmer. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be fourth down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They
Quarterback.
turn it over.
How you throwing it back
The
of him?
Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Steelers, they're
How
going
you
to take
throwing it
over.
back?
Excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Warren will try the right side. And that play got absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 19 Lions. Go.
2nd and 14. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Completion good for 14 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
60 Eagles, 70 Lions, 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Leslie.
Get that. You got to get the pick. Come on, man. Jump that. What are you doing?
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. Boswell's kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. Here we go. Cowboy 80. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Walker with the grab, left side. Here comes 2nd down.
60 boxes. 60 boxes. Come back to you.
Back to throw.
What? Come on, quarterback. Come on, quarterback. You can't be that bad, man. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way, man. This quarterback is horrible. Come on, man.
The Seahawks on 3rd
There's no
down.
way you could be that
They're
bad.
50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. That's taken in by Knox.
This nigga can't throw a pass, man.
To midfield across across the 45.
Wide open, niggas wide open. He can't make it.
Under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
He's struggling out there with this motherfucker.
Remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's taken in by Palmer. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 right.
32-yard line.
Set up. 19, 18. Ready.
Back to throw here. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
At the Steelers' 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Now back to throw.
You can't throw that note. Come on, man. You can overthrow everybody else. You got to be kidding me.
We saw that a week ago defensively from
Throw
the
it.
NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Come 19. Come 19. Let's go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Yo, you can't be throwing people. Come on, man. I'm just standing there. I'm just standing. This nigga can't throw. This nigga.
With this one in the end zone, they've still got
Oh my goodness, man. This nigga is.
winds up incomplete.
I'm just standing there. This nigga cannot throw, man.
Gotta go. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Rocco 80. Go.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. That's completed right side to Palmer. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Man, this nigga soft.
All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
60 up.
They'll look to throw again. That's again complete to Palmer. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here's a 2nd and 7.
70 Timberwolves.
He'll drop to throw. And this is caught
Hold on.
for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defense
What
side,
you dancing for, nigga?
okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure
Your
took you a long
quarterback
time.
really got the ball to you.
You're probably hoping for
So.
a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5
Won't be
play
struggling
drive,
with this
you
fucking
build up
quarterback.
momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about
Grab it
put a
over
cap
turn.
on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support, off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make noise, they understand the game as well as anyone. And how about what we get in our media packets when we start preparing for the game? They have it in their own stuff, right? The number of offsides penalties, false start penalties that they draw against the opposing team because of that fan support. And last but not least, they designed the stadium to keep the noise in, and it works.
But not in this one. They were able to somehow come in here and get that victory. So for Pittsburgh, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Where's that cheese pass? It's all me. Look at it. Oh, what? Come on, man. They won't let me do nothing. I'm right there. Nothing. Nothing. I'm running with them. I'm already setting up. I'm setting up for the pick already. Nothing. Won't let me do a motherfucking thing. Ain't nothing but against. With a loss. Dang. Quarterback, you're holding me back, my boy. You're holding me back. You're making me have to run the ball. I don't want to run it. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Could have had this game. Bust it open.
But as soon as the cops got behind him, he started doing speeding, as if the cops can't no, I mean, don't look at me. Cops doing much richer than New York thing. But, yeah, we can't have this type of record streak. This is where things get dangerous, and being that intoxicated, especially intoxicated to the point that you don't even realize that the police are behind you, and you're not going to pull over, and it's not like you're running. Well, I guess the minute that the trooper initiates his light